Number 1, he's a senior, averaging 6 points per game, Chucky Swinesburg. And number 5, he's 6 foot tall guard senior, 8.8 points per game, Chris Smiley. Head coach Dan Bradley alongside his assistant coach Ricky Roth. And now the starting lineup for the home South Park Eagles, 15-6, 7-3 in conference play. Number 23, forward, 16.8 points per game, junior Cooper Hockendonner. Number 10, junior, 6 foot tall, number 10, Andrew Mitleiter. Number 11, 462 points in his career, 6'8", Luke Scarf. Number 13, junior, 6'5", Nolan Oliphant. And the final senior, 5th starter, is number 4, Daniel Batista. Head coach Bruno Papasergi. Demetrius Butler is an assistant coach, and athletic director is Patrick Culligan. The officials tonight are John Gallagher, Bob Quinn, and Stan Brickler. Brad, just getting ready here to start. Folks, internet connection may be a little bit tough. We're doing everything we can to get that. And you got the starting lineups there. Got some keys to the game. Maybe we'll get to them at a break, as pregame didn't quite go as planned with the internet problems. But nonetheless, we have tip-off. Wolverines going left to right on your radio now. The Eagles of South Park going right to left. Here's the tip, and it's controlled by the Eagles. Number 4, Batista, going to bring it up the court. Breaks that timeline, throws it out there to Hockendonner. We're going to say his name a lot. Underneath to the tall guy, number 11, throws it out there. And a nice steal. Caleb Cervic tips it away. Coming down the court, Jackson Kerr. Jackson Kerr now puts it in the hands of the point guard, Caleb Cervic. Caleb gets it over that timeline, goes around that left side. He wanted to go down the lane. Jackson Kerr for 3. For 3! And it's good. The Wolverines take a 3-0 lead as Jackson Kerr gets the three-pointer. Now coming up the court is number 4, Batista. Throws it out there. Number 10, Mitleiter. He's a big boy. Maybe not tall, but he's got some strength to him. Throws it around the outside. Throws up to 13, puts up the floater, and it is good. Oliphant gets him, the Eagles, on the board. It's 3-2 in favor of the Wolverines. Now Caleb Cervic going to bring it up the court. A lot of movement for the Wolverines offensively. Aaron Lake tries to go underneath and overshot the pass to Caleb Cervic. It goes out of bounds. The first turnover for the Wolverines at the 7:01 mark. Wolverines, surprisingly, Brad, maybe doing a little bit of a press here to start off this game, something we don't see all the time from them. Inbound there, Hockendonner. Long pass down to number 11, puts it up, slams it down, with authority. Luke Scarf said, "You want to try that press on me? I'm going to answer," and he did. Good googly moogly. Now here comes Caleb Cervic, left-hand dribble, needs some resistance, goes back down to Jackson Kerr. Jackson Kerr down the line, goes out to Chris Smiley for 3, off the back of the rim, does not go. There's a rebound by Hockendonner. Hockendonner right in front of us, throws it out there to Oliphant. Now he kicks it out, a 3-shot. Air biscuit does not go as Scarf was trying that 3 and caught nothing but air. Ball goes out of bounds. Wolverines now will be bringing in Chucky Swinesburg, the senior, throws it in to Caleb Cervic. Caleb Cervic having a heck of a sophomore year, averaging 11.3 points. Now Cervic gets it up over the timeline. Cervic now surveys, sets everybody in motion, wants to drive down the lane, puts it up, and off the side of the rim, does not go. Rebound there by Mitleiter. Mitleiter gets it out, throws it down there to Hockendonner, puts it up. Awkward shot, does not get it to go. And who ends up with it? Aaron Lake gets his rebound. Aaron Lake, he's got 12.4 rebounds on the year, gets his first one there tonight. Now Caleb Cervic up over the timeline, 5:46, 4-3 in favor. Bounce pass, Arnie Jackson Kerr wanted to go back out. He finds Aaron Lake out there. Aaron fakes the 3, out to Smiley. He fakes the 3, gets to the elbow, kicks it back out to Cervic. Cervic surveys, wants to set up an offensive play. Goes down that left side, out to Jackson Kerr for 3. Got it, it's good! Chucky Swinesburg, I beg your pardon. The Swinesburg Chuckster gets on the board with 3. Wolverines with 6 points, all by via the three-pointer. And there's going to be a foul as they came down the court. Hawkendonner got kind of trapped there, but unfortunately for Caleb Cervic, got a little handsy and got his arm in there. So the first foul of the game comes at the 5:18 mark for Caleb Cervic. Now inbounding, here's the ball, Batista. Batista throws it out there to Mittleider. Mittleider to number 13, Oliphant. And almost stolen there. It is stolen on the ground, rolled down. Who ends up with it? Aaron Lake, and they're going to say a foul. There was a scrum on the ground. Caleb Cervic had his nose in there. Who pulls it out? Aaron Lake. And as he went away with it, Daniel Batista of the Eagles reached in there and got called for the foul. So the Wolverines now with possession, going to bring it up the court. Cervic gets it over the timeline. Cervic needs some resistance. A lot of length to this Eagles team. Swinesburg dribbles around there. Aaron Lake, top of the key, wants to drive down the lane, met resistance, tipped in the air, and stolen there by Hawkendonner. Hawkendonner down the lane, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. And he's going to go to the line to shoot two, I do believe. Who's it going to be on? It's going to be on.
Ellwood City foul is called on number 1.
On number 1, Chucky Swinesburg. And they're going to say that was on the floor, it appears, Brad. So both teams, the Wolverines with 2 fouls. With 1 is South Park in the inbound. Hawkendonner with the ball. Goes all the way across court. There's a 3 shot. Back to the rim. Don't go. Tips it out from the foul line. Back to the rim. Oh, and it trickles in. So that was Nolan Oliphant with that bucket. Interesting, using that size to get that rebound. Just volleyball punched it back out into Oliphant's hands, and he made him pay. Here comes Jackson Kerr. Out to Smiley. Smiley driving down the baseline. Fadeaway shot. It gets blocked. And that was Oliphant, the 6'5" junior, and the ball goes out of bounds. So Wolverines will maintain possession. Now inbound, Jackson Kerr. Jackson out top of the key to Caleb Cervic. Cervic back around. Jackson Kerr for 3. Drains it. Just like that, the Wolverines find themselves up 9-6. All 9 points coming via the 3 ball. They've not really even shot any shots in the paint yet.
Well,
with all that size, you're not going to have much opportunity.
Yep, Jackson Kerr 2 for 2 from that 3-point line.
Out for another 3-pointer from there, and he drains that one. Wow, Hawkendonner. He gets the 3-point parade. It's raining threes here at South Park High School. Jackson Kerr now dribbles around, finds Chucky Swinesburg. A lot of perimeter movement. Throws it up off the backboard. Does not go by Smiley. Quickly coming the other way as Luke Scarf. He's 6'8" for crying out loud. And oh no. If you're an Ellwood City Wolverines fan, you do not want to see Caleb Cervic pick up his 2nd foul. And he did.
That's going to bring in a substitution. That's going to be Michael Cuevas. He's actually going to come in for Chris Smiley. And you said it, Thad. Cervic's going to have to be very careful. He's got 2 fouls now.
Very careful. And that was a tough one. It's kind of almost friendly fire as it got thrown into him. So now Batista. He stands at 6 foot. He looks taller than that. Goes down the lane, throws it out there. Foot was on the line. Does not get. Oh, my goodness. Throw it down, big fella. Luke Scarf goes up for the rebound and slams it down. They just can't box him out. Early stages of this game, that's 6'8". That rim looks close to him. Nice turnaround there by Cervic. Gets some points in the paint. He gets 2 points on the nifty move. Far pass right in front of us to Oliphant. Oliphant goes cross court to Hawkendonner. Now back out, kicks out, no look pass. Can he do it from outside? No, he does not. Kicks it back out. Throws it up and gonna get the and one as Hawkendonner got that rebound, and he puts it up and in, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2, or get the and 1. Foul was on number 1, Chucky Swinesburg. Now he's sitting there with 2. Wolverines with 4 fouls. South Park with 1. Attempt a 3-point play, Hawkendonner, and he gets it to go. And they're going to need South Park wants to take a full timeout.
Yep, So we'll take a full timeout with them, folks. It's early going here, but it is playoff basketball. South Park 14, Ellwood City 11.
Finna make common sense cool again. No tripping, I'm the man, caught slipping. I'll be 20, 30, 50 high. Something to send to Uncle Sam. No, it's hitting fans, only so in fertile land. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Check his post, he ain't got it. Send plans, more than likely, she about it. What he posts, more than likely, he ain't about it. Caught a wave, now we finally making noise. Y'all quiet, y'all timid, y'all shy. Illinois, put in work, finally got it sound, we got it. Illinois, y'all ain't even got no poise. Y'all know, I'm the boy, I'm the boy, I'm the boy.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to their doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
Welcome back, folks. After that timeout, Tyler Smiley is checked in for the Wolverines. Here comes Cervic. Out to Cuevas, who checked in. Tyler Smiley going to launch up a three. And he's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot three as Nolan Oliphant hit him as he went to shoot that three-pointer. So a rare three-point free throw attempt. So Tyler Smiley, I beg your pardon, comes in the line to shoot three. First shot off the front of the rim does not go. The three ball keeping the Wolverines in this. 9 of their 11 points are via the three ball. They're just down by 3, 14-11. Second shot by Smiley, in and out of the rim, does not go. So now number 21, Steve Dewing, is going to check in.
For number 10.
Mittleider is going to take a seat.
So this will be the third free throw. 0 for 2. Let's see if we can get for one here.
And he gets that. So it's 1 for 3, makes the score 14-12 in favor of the home South Park Eagles. Wolverines doing that full court press once again, seen it a few times so far. Now Batista over the timeline, gets it to Hawkendonner. Hawkendonner drives down the lane, puts it up, and split the defense, up and in it goes. It's 16-12. Right now, South Park, when they're driving down that lane, they're able to pretty much do whatever they want, and the rebounds are all in favor of South Park to this point. Here's a bounce pass underneath to Aaron Lake, and a charge. It's playoff time, and that is the right call. We're down here on the floor. Aaron Lake got in there, and I think it was Batista was standing right underneath the hoop, and he took the hit. So Lake, and that puts the Wolverines now with 5 fouls. So that'll be bonus time here for the last minute 41. Throws it out there to Batista. Batista fakes the three, dribbles down the lane, up underneath, and he's going to say a travel. Nope. A foul. A foul as Luke Scarf went up for it. So Tyler Smiley gets nabbed with the foul. And that's going to be 16 fouls for the Wolverines. So Luke Scarf will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot by Scarf off the front of the rim does not go. Second shot. That kid's 6'8", looks like he got about a size 16 shoe. Second shot by Scarf off the side of the rim does not go. Oh, and an ill-advised foul there as Aaron Lake went for that rebound and was on that line. He felt himself going out of bounds, but number 23, Hawkendonner, was there to push him out of bounds, and he's going to get called with his first foul. So Wolverines now with $1:31 remaining, bringing it up the court. Out Cuevas on right wing. Now Jackson Kerr, top of the key. Jackson around there. Finds someone to throw to. Aaron Lake wants to get down the lane. He puts it up and in. and that needs to happen for the Wolverines. He went down that baseline and put the floater up in. He gets his first 2 points of the night. Here comes Hawkendonner of South Park. Kicks it back out there to Oliphant. Oliphant deep now, pass it over to number 4. Does he? Oh, puts it back up and in. Shot don't go. Gravity checked the ball, hit the ground. Caleb Cervic was there to get it. Almost got it. He did get his pocket pick. Coming the other way. Throws it around there. South Park, fast moving, puts up the floater. Number 13, Oliphant. And he gets the bucket. He's got 6 points here in this first quarter of play. 35 seconds remaining here. Now Caleb Cervic makes a man miss, and a nice defensive play there as Cervic was running to the court, running the lane, and Batista was able to knock that ball out of bounds. Last touch by South Park. Wolverines will maintain possession. Brother for brother here as Tyler Smiley checks out and Chris Smiley checks back in. Wolverines inbounding. There's Cervic, bounce pass to Chris Smiley, puts up the floater. The lefty gets the point and a bucket. It's 18-16. All the excitement, Brad, you think South Park would be up by 10, but they're only up by 2.
Yeah, the three-point line.
They got a lot of flair going to them. Number 10, Mittlider, check back in.
Yeah, that three-point.
Now around the key, there's a 3-shot taken off the side of the rim. Doesn't go. And that ball's going to go all the way to the other end of the court and go out of bounds by number 21, Steve Dewing, who had checked in. So 1.4 seconds remaining here in this first period of play. So Smiley going to inbound. Gets it to Aaron Lake, turnaround jump shot, and off the side of the rim, does not go. Folks, at the end of one, it's the Eagles of South Park 18, the Wolverines 16.
All right, folks, we'll take a little break here. We'll come back. It's end of the first quarter. Eagles up by 2 here on Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAT Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
This is Jess. She loves to run. So does Jade. And Jen does too. And while they all love running, at AHN Sports Medicine, we know they each need a little something different to get faster. Our doctors and specialists pinpoint that difference and make a personalized conditioning plan to improve Jen's stride, and Jade's endurance, and Jess's form. Because at AHN Sports Medicine, we see you.
Welcome back, folks. 18-16. 3-ball was good to the Wolverines in that first quarter, as well as the 3-ball was flying some for South Park. They got the points in the paint and the rebounds. 2 slam dunks there by South Park, but they find themselves only up by 2. Wolverines with possession here to start things off. Cuevas goes underneath. Oh, tried to go underneath, and who ends up with it is Scarf. No, Cuevas ends up with the ball from the Wolverines, and he puts it up and in, and we're a tie game, 18-18, early going here in this second period of play. Now up the court comes Batista. Met there by Caleb Cervic, gets across the timeline, dribbles down, he slipped a little bit, fakes the 3, then shoots the 3 and drains it. Hawkendonner with the 3. He's got 11 so far. 21-18. In favor of the Eagles. Chris Smiley now with the ball near court. Goes it around there, finds Cuevas. Cuevas is guarded and throws it, and it's going to be stolen there by Batista. Batista, the senior, gets it in the hands of Mittlider. All the way across court to Batista. Batista dribbles down, throws it back out to Hawkendonner. He can shoot the 3, and he can slam the ball. Bunch of all the way across court. Jackson Kerr with the steal coming up near baseline. Throws underneath to Caleb Cervic. Keeps it inbounds, puts it out. Throws it back out there. Cuevas now. Smiley for 3. Does not get it to go. Who ends up with it is Batista of South Park. Brings it up the court. Got him trapped there, but he gets it into the hands of Hawkendonner. Hawkendonner down the lane. Puts it up. And he's going to be fouled. And I don't know who the foul was on just yet. Number 5, Chris Smiley, his first. As Hawkendonner kind of got out of that trap, got the ball at half court out of that trap, and went down that lane, met some resistance, but was touched along the way. First shot by Hawkendonner. It is good. He averages 16.8 per game, and he's got 12 about 10 minutes into this game.
Yep, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, looking to make it 3.
And he does, 3 for 3. So Chucky Swinesburg's going to check back in for Cuevas. And here come the Wolverines offensively. Caleb Servik gets the ball. Brings it up court. Jackson out to Chucky Swinesburg. A lot of perimeter action here by the Wolverines. South Park not giving them any room inside to move the ball. Now, Smiley near court. Bounce pass, and it's stolen there. And who ends up with it is Scarf. Goes down the lane, puts it up, kicks it out. Now Scarf ends up with it again all the way across. Oh, pretty. What a play. As Daniel Batista, and give Luke Scarf a huge assist on that one because he knew right where his man was going to be, and he was there. 30-second timeout in favor of Ellwood City.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again for people who maybe thought college wasn't the answer. We're making college practical with programs tied to in-demand jobs that prepare you for success right away. We're making college accessible by breaking down barriers and offering more choices. We're making college approachable with faculty who understand where you're coming from and help you get where you're going. At Penn West, we're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
Welcome back, folks. After that timeout by Ellwood City, they find themselves down 25-18, outscored 7-2 in the first 2 minutes and 9 seconds of this second period of play. Wolverines moving here left to right. Officials get the ball in, and here come the Wolverines offensively. So much length. I don't think the Wolverines have seen a team with this many different players with so much length. Try to go underneath there, and who ends up with Scarf with the steal. Coming the other way is Batista. Batista, no look pass to Hawkendonner. Can't get the 3 to go. Who ends up with it? And they're got to say jump ball. Jump ball. I like that call as they were jumping up in there, and the possession arrow is in favor of South Park. So they will be inbounding from underneath their own hoop. As Batista does the duties there. Throws it out there to Mittleider, and he throws it away. Going to be a turnover for South Park as he tried to throw the ball out there to Batista and went out his outstretched arms.
Just the 4th turnover there by the Eagles. They've been pretty darn efficient on the front line. The front court has been doing all the damage.
So here come the Wolverines. Chucky Swinesburg passes out there. Smiley wants to drive down the lane. Kicks it out to Servik. High, arching 3. Front of the rim. Don't go. And it's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by South Park as Aaron Lake and one of the South Park Eagles went up there. And they got tipped out of bounds. So Wolverines inbounding. Finds it to Jackson Kerr. Caleb Servik. Bounce pass underneath to Smiley. Turnaround jump shot. Can't get it to go. And who gets it? The big guy, Luke Scarf. The 6'8" arms get up there to get it. Pass underneath to number 13. Throws it out there. Almost threw it away. Almost stolen. Kicks it back out again. Hawking, a lot of ball movement. You can't even keep up to it here by the Wolverines. Kicks it out for number 4, and he drains it. Batista. There was 8 passes from underneath the rim to outside the rim. Got Batista open, and he drained that 3 from the top of the key. Largest lead of the night for the Eagles. Oh, almost. Looked like it was coming right to us. Jackson Kerr throws it out there. Swinesburg through the fingertips and goes out of bounds. Wolverines hung with them that 18-16. And a full timeout is going to need to be taken by Coach Dan Bradley, because it's about a 12-2 run.
Yep, so we'll take another timeout here. 4:30 mark before halftime. Eagles starting to pull away, up by 7.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money. All from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
You're always on the winning team with the Power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
Welcome back, folks. South Park inbounding after the timeout taken by Coach Dan Bradley of Ellwood City. Batista passes the ball to Scarf. Now back out to Mittleider. Pushing it around there. Who finds the ball is Batista. There's going to be a 3. It's off the mark. Shot taken by Oliphant, but who gets the rebound is Batista. Goes down the lane, puts it underneath, and you kiss the glass as Scarf underneath. He's just been a beast underneath there. So far, here comes the Wolverines, kicks it out there. Jackson Kerr launches up the 3, back to the rim, don't go. With the rebound is Hawkendonner. Hawkendonner, he's going to bring it up the court. Looks to coach. Papa Sergi for direction. Sets up the play. Oliphant now, right in front of Coach Bradley of the Wolverines. Throws it cross court. Quick pass in there to Batista, kicks it back out, throws up the shot. Was Scarf, doesn't get it to go. Aaron Lake with the rebound, bounce pass down to Chucky Swinesburg. Chucky puts it up, too high, and can't get it to fall. And Scarf gets the rebound, and he throws it out. The outstretched arms of Batista, so it's going to go out of bounds. So Cuevas and Tyler Smiley is going to check back in for Chris Smiley and Chucky Swinesburg. Number 21 going to check in, Steve Dewing. He was in a little bit there in the first quarter. As Luke Scarf's going to take a seat. Luke leaves with 6 points, but just a total disruption underneath. Kicks it out to Cuevas. Now around there to Tyler Smiley, who just came in off the bench. A lot of perimeter action. Cuevas wants to launch up the 3, and he gets it. Drains it as Cuevas. That's stopped about a 4-minute non-scoring run for the Wolverines, that 3. 30-21. Tyler Smiley being aggressive over there, and it goes off his fingertips, out of bounds. So now inbounding is Batista. Goes into the backcourt to Mittleider. It's in the hands of Batista, now back out to Hawkendonner. Hawkendonner throws it out there to Dewing, who came in off the bench. Oliphant now dribbles around. A lot of ball movement. We've seen it the whole game. Throws it down underneath the Wolverine on the ground, and up and in it goes for Batista, and he's going to be fouled. I think it's going to be on Aaron Lake, going to get the and 1. And yes, that is the second foul on Aaron Lake. And the and 1 forthcoming for Daniel Batista, the senior. So can he complete the 3-point play? No, he does not, but Cuevas luckily gets the rebound for the Wolverines. Throws it down there to Cervic. Cervic wants to pull it back out, set up an offensive play. Tyler Smiley, body's on the floor, falling all over the place. Aaron Lake puts it up, drives, can't get it to go. Who gets that rebound? It's Steve Dewing. He brings up the court, throws it to Mittleider. Mittleider wants to drive down the lane, kicks it back out. He looks and throws it up. Count it, it's good for Steve Dewing. He was right inside the 3-point line. One thing I've noticed about South Park, they're not afraid to throw that ball back out and let him take that jump shot or 3-point shot. Cuevas, can he do another 3? Can't. Yes, he does. Uses all the rim. Cuevas with 6 points in about the last minute of play via the 3-point ball. Wolverines are getting the 3-pointer. They probably got 6 or 7 of them by now. Here comes Dewing. Throws it out there to Batista. Batista underneath. Shot don't go that time for Oliphant. Lake with the rebound. Lake coming down the side, and it's going to be out of bounds as Batista was there to show resistance. And out of bounds it goes. So checking back in to the game is number 11, Luke Scarf. Mittleider, the junior, Andrew Mittleider, that is, will take a seat. Jackson Kerr going to check out for the Wolverines as senior Chris Smiley checks back into the game. Smiley now throws it to brother Tyler Smiley. Bounce pass underneath to Smiley. One to try to go up with Tyler Smiley. Bounce pass underneath to Aaron Lake. It gets us, And luckily for the Wolverines, Luke Scarf kind of got in there with them long arms and tapped the ball out of Aaron Lake's hands, but his foot was on the line. So therefore, Wolverines will maintain possession, only down by 10. Underneath to Aaron Lake. Get that shot out of here. As number 11 went up and blocked that ball of Aaron Lake. And it was all ball, about down to his elbow. So ball went out of bounds off of Ellwood City. Minute 18 remaining, up by 10. Gets it in the hands of Hawkendonner. Hawkendonner doing all the way across court into the hands of Batista. Batista underneath. Meets some resistance there. Kicks it back out. There's a shot. Three-pointer doesn't get to go as Oliphant three-point attempt failed. Cuevas had that rebound. Cuevas top of the key. That ball gets tipped. Who ends up with it is Hawkendonner. Hawkendonner with his head up, 45 seconds. Lots of time left for them to run the offensive play they so desire. Now Batista back out. Hawkendonner. Everything spread out here now for South Park. No look pass to Doing. Back out to Oliphant. Oliphant going to be up to, guarded there by Cuevas. Goes underneath. Lake got away with one there. Kicks it back out. 23 seconds. No shot clock. They can do this all night. Down the lane he goes. Underneath to number 11. Gets it blocked. Swatted away. Down the court they come. Cervic puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. And they call
an offensive foul charge.
A charge. The official was in my way. And that's going to be the third foul on Caleb Cervic. We've done 2 playoff games. Saw 4 charges so far. How many games we do during the season? And saw 1.
We saw 2 during the regular season.
Yep.
1 for boys, 1 for girls. And back-to-back nights, too.
Right, that's right. I recall that now. 8.4 seconds left. Here they come down the court. Throws it out there to Mittleider underneath. And who ends up with it? Chris Smiley throws it up. It's going to be short. And folks, at the end of 2, it's 34-24 in favor of the South Park Eagles. In that first half of play, number 23, Hawkendonner, had 13 points. As I said, he's averaging 16.8 a game. And then kind of evenly spread out there as Luke Scarf, the big guy, 6'8", has 6 points. Nolan Oliphant, another big guy at 6'5", has 6. And Batista is sitting there with 7 points for the Wolverines. Michael Cuevas is sitting there with 8 points. 6 of them are via the three-point ball. And Jackson Kerr sitting there with 6 points. He got them via the 3-ball as well. So Brad's going to do some stats here as we go through here this halftime.
And the Wolverines 5 of 12 from that three-point line. And if they were not 5 of 12, this could be 20-point, 30-point lead. And I would say if you're Dan Bradley, head coach there for the Wolverines, you're kind of saying, well, listen, we shot well from 3. Maybe we need to change our game plan from working from the outside in.
There's so much length there. I don't think you go inside.
Yeah.
Don't mean to interrupt you, Brad.
Well, you're going to have to shoot from 3, and hopefully if you drain a couple shots, maybe that brings South Park out a little bit. Again, when you have a 6'8" dude and
a 6'5",
there's not much you can do other than you got to get some drive and maybe kick out here and there. But we'll take a break here, folks. We'll post as much information as we can with the internet being very scarce here, but it's halftime. The Eagles up by 10. You're listening to Lawrence County Sports Network, Ellwood City Sports, powered by LCAP on NFHS Network. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with some stats here at halftime.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madure and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County Sportsnet.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
At Madore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Madore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rosatelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MadoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
All right, folks, welcome back into South Park High School here. It's halftime, about 4 minutes left here during the halftime session. It's 34-24. You're listening to Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by Ellwood City Sports and LCAP, and live on NFHS Network. We do apologize once again. Internet has been not our friend tonight, and we're about 4 hot spots in on top of it. We were warned that Wi-Fi was not possible here at the gym, so it is what it is. We are recording, and hopefully we can post here on NFHS Network later on. Halftime score, 34-24. not many games have been called where you have every single player on the court score except for one. Balanced attack for both teams. The difference, though, is the size and the length of the South Park Eagles. Multiple players over that 6'5 limit, and it was shown in that first half. Most of the damage for the Wolverines shot from the outside, 5 of 12 from three-point line, and that had to happen for 15 points, because if that did not happen, this game would be pretty one-sided. Leading charge for the Wolverines is Michael Cuevas. He's got 8 points, along with 2 rebounds. He came in and made 2 3-pointers, shooting 2 for 3 from the field. Jackson Kerr, he's got 6 points, 2 3-pointers as well. That's the bulk of the first half there. Chucky Schweinsberg also had a 3-pointer. He's got 3 points. Across the board, Cervic has 2 points. Lake has 2. Smiley has 2. And then Tyler Smiley, 1 from 3 from the three-point or the free throw line. He has 1 point there. Total is for 24. 4 from 11 from the 2-point line. 5 for 12 from the 3-point line. And unfortunately, no offensive rebounds. Only 8 defensive rebounds. 8 total rebounds for the Wolverines. On the flip side, balance attack for the South Park. Leading the charge is Hawkendonner. He's got 13 points, 2 for 3 and 2 for 4 from the 3-point line, and then 3 for 3 for the free throw lines. He's got 13 points, 4 rebounds. Oliphant's got 6 points to go along with some blocks, big blocks there. A couple of them, actually 2 of them from the 3-point line against Chris Smiley and Michael Cuevas. Luke Scarf, he's been the real deal. He's got 6 points, but the assists, he's got 3 assists to go along with 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block as well. Mittliner was the only one that was held scoreless. He had 0 points, but he did have 2 assists. And Batista, starting us off, the first 4 possessions, he had 4 assists in a row. He's got 7 points. So again, balance attack, Batista 7, Scarf 6, Oliphant 6, Hawkendonner 13, and Doing with 2. So again, folks, everybody on the court has scored except for one for both teams. A 34-24 halftime lead. We'll take one more timeout, and then we'll come back. We'll start the third quarter action here on Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by Ellwood City Sports, LCAP on NFHS Network.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Here for all those in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
All right, folks, welcome back into South Park High School here. Second half about ready to kick off. It will be Ellwood City ball here to start us off, and they got to get something going as quickly as possible. Down 10, it could have been worse. 5 for 12, though, from the three-point line. I can guarantee you that's the best halftime or half shooting-wise from the three-point line that Ellwood City has done all year long. So it's going to come down to a lot of bit of adjustments, and we'll see if they can shoot from the outside as best as they did in that first half. They're going to have to lean on the three-point line. South Park, keep doing what you're doing. You're up by 10.
Possession there in favor of Ellwood City, and they take in the ball. Brett, it just feels like this game should be further than 10 points away. That's why I think Ellwood still could be in this game. Goes around there to Caleb Cervic, near side. Aaron Lake underneath, puts it up and in, and that's what we need to see. Aaron Lake underneath, using that body, and gets it up in there. Here comes South Park. They waste no time. Throws it out there to Batista. Batista out top of the key to Hawkendonner. Batista now up to Mittliner. He wants to go down the lane, kicks it all the way out. Hawkendonner, three-pointer does not go. Jackson Kerr with a big-time rebound there into the hands of Aaron Lake. Retreating as South Park Eagles. Chris Smiley for three.
For three!
Drains it, it's good for Chris Smiley from that left side. Cuts the lead just like that to 5 in the first minute here in the second quarter.
Cut that lead in half, and that's the way to do it.
In a minute time played. Played some defense, too, to stop things. Now underneath, and there's the defense you're looking for. Aaron Lake goes down the court, using that body, puts it up, count it, it's good! A 7-0 run, and South Park needs a timeout to talk about this one. That 10-point lead went to 3 in a minute, 14 seconds, Brad.
And talk about changing the crowd here. We'll take a timeout, 6:46, third quarter. Wolverines only down by 3.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Welcome back after that timeout taken by South Park. Early going here in this third period of play. Wolverines on a 7-0 run. And South Park now with the ball. There's going to be a 3. Can't get it to answer. And Lake, gets the rebound. Chris Smiley ends up with it. He's going to be dribbling right in front of us behind the back dribble. Picks the ball up. Chucky Swinesburg launches up a 3. For the it's good! Chucky Swinesburg ties the game at 6:22 for 34-34. Now throws it back out there. Hawkendogger held scoreless here. Another steal by Jackson Kerr. Jackson finds Caleb serving. Puts it down up and in. It's good! The Wolverines take the lead. 36-34. Student section going crazy. All Wolverines in his first 2 minutes and 2 seconds rattled off 12 points. Wow. Throws it back out there. Whatever was said at halftime, they responded. Off the back of the rim, Aaron Lake with the rebound. Coming the other way. And they're going to give a foul. And number 4, Batista, is kind of the way he's grimacing, is thinking that should not have been on me, but it was his second, team's first.
Yeah, and the officials are kind of talking here. We got a little bit of chirping between Aaron Lake and the big guy there, number 13, Oliphant. They're kind of chirping a little bit. I like the officials. They kind of stepped in and break this one up a little bit.
I have no problem with that at all. Now, the Wolverines are going to be inbounding from the far side of the court. Gets it to Caleb Cervic. Coach Dan Brownlee could not have asked for any more. There's a shot by yes! As Chucky Swinesburg trains the 3. It's 39-34. Wolverines up by 5. Held scoreless. The shots aren't falling. That's going to be a charge on South Park. Wolverines will get the ball back. Woo!
I'm going to say it again,
It's going to be on number 20. Yes, I know. Go there. Go ahead.
You got to be here to believe
Hawkendogger gets his second foul. Wolverines, oh my goodness.
Wow.
A 15-0 run. Am I saying that right?
Yes, you are.
Woo. Jackson Kerr, Chris Smiley, the 3 points contagious. Puts it up. Oh, and who gets the rebound? Was Scarf. I think it's one of the first misses
that's
of
the
the
first
half.
miss of the half.
Hawkendogger goes down, puts it up, kisses the glass, up and in. Wolverines got to strike when the wire's hot here. They got the lead. I don't think they put that score up yet, did they? Is it 39-36?
It is 39-36,
okay.
Yep.
Now, Jackson Kerr around to Chris Smiley. Smiley all the way out. Ball movement. Chucky Swinesburg for 3. Oh, off the side of Lake. Or Chris Smiley with the rebound. Puts it up, taps it up back in. And that's going to be 2 Wolverines fighting for it. And the official actually said, you guys are on the same team. So it goes out of bounds off of the Wolverines. And now here comes South Park. They burned one timeout already. Kicks it out to Hawkendogger for 3, and he answers. Tie game once again. Hawkendogger. He's got 18. Average is 16.8. So he's just doing what he can do. The one thing the Wolverines have done is slowed down Scarf, the 6'8" guy. Chucky Swinesburg. A lot of perimeter action here.
Yeah, back into that zone, 2-3 zone for the Eagles.
Smiley fakes the 3.
He thought about it.
He did.
I like this move.
Jackson Kerr.
Kill some clock a little bit. Get the open
Swinesburg
shot.
for 3. Oh, off the
my.
side. Lake. Oh, almost got the rebound. Got to get your hands around it. And who ends up with it is Hawkendogger.
That was halfway down.
It was. Here comes Batista all the way across court. Finds bounce pass out there to Scarf. Now Batista for three. Front of the rim, don't go. Getting up there was Chucky Swinesburg. Gets the rebound, head up, dribbling up the court. Throws it out there. Aaron Lake. Now bounce pass. Chris Smiley. Smiley wants to drive. Gonna bring it back out. Lake for three. Air Biscuit does not go. Batista gets the ball coming the other way. Batista underneath to Oliphant. There's going to be a three ball. Air Biscuit does not go, but who ends up with this? Batista throws it back out there to Mittleider underneath and up and in. Luke Scarf got kind of open, and you give that 6'8" body an opening, he's going to make you pay. Up by 2 now is the South Park Eagles. Jackson Kerr back out to Caleb Serving. Surveys out to Chris Smiley. Wanted to go under Aaron Lake, but he was well covered. Jackson Kerr. Smiley. Still covering Lake underneath. Everything on the perimeter right now. 4 blue shirts outside the three-point line. There's Jackson Kerr. Almost lost it. Smiley drives around it. Chucky Swinesburg for three.
For three!
Down, and it's good for Chucky Swinesburg! Good gravy. Chucky's on fire. He's got 12 points.
4
all
for
by
6.
3.
Yep, 4 for 6 from the three-point line. Wolverines, I mean, it's insane. It is 9 3-pointers.
Down the lane goes Hawkendonner, puts it up, doesn't go, and another charge! Wow!
Woo.
That's what, the third in this game?
Yeah, the fourth.
The fourth. And more importantly, Brad, that's the third foul on Cooper Hawkendonner.
Wow.
And the team's third at 2:02. Wow, fast moving. Third period. And the Wolverines, they needed a big period, and they got it. The power of the three. Now Smiley. Out to Swinesburg. Why not shooting? Off the back of the rim.
Good
Jackson
backside
Kerr.
rebound. Yep.
Perfect for Jackson. Here comes Swinesburg down the lane, puts it up. Tries the acrobatic, and I thought Aaron Lake was going to get that, but Oliphant came down with it for South Park. Batista for three, and he drains it. Pull up jump shot. They can't leave him alone. Now up 44-42 is the Eagles of South Park. Jackson Kerr. Jackson around there. Finds Chris Smiley, wants to go down the baseline. No one to pass to. Back out. Jackson Kerr, Chucky Swinesburg, bounce pass underneath to Aaron Lake. Aaron Lake kicks it out, Smiley. I like the ball movement. And it's going to be stolen there by Batista. Coming the other way is Mittleider. Gets in the hands of Scarf. Throws it back out, Mittleider for three. Backward, nothing going. Who gets it? Chucky Swinesburg coming down there, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. I don't know who got that rebound underneath there, Brad.
Chris Smiley. Yeah, Chris Smiley got that rebound. Had to kind of do a little alley-oop up and over, and he outletted, and Chucky did not waste any time. Chucky has been a fierce Chucky.
He got senior.
He's groundhogging.
This could be it. This could be Swinesburg first shot. Nothing but net. It's good. He's got 13 points. And some wholesale changes here for this last 48 seconds.
Yep, Scarf.
Number 14 checks in. Logan Ludwig, the junior.
Scarf is off, so this is kind of an advantage for the Wolverines size-wise. Not many times you're going to say that.
Second shot made by Chucky Swinesburg. He's going to sit down for a quick second. 48.9 seconds. A tie game, Brad.
Wow.
Wolverines.
That's a 10-point
down
swing.
by 10. There's a handoff to Batista. Throws it back there. Tyler Smiley was in there. And they're going to get Tyler with the foul, I do believe. Yep, Tyler Smiley. That's going to be his second. And just the team's first. 42 seconds remaining. Here comes Daniel Batista. Kind of waiting out there. Caleb Servant going to come out, challenge him a little bit. Batista wants to drive down the lane. Throws it out there. Just came in. Was Ludwig. All the way across court to Oliphant. And he loses the ball, and they're going to say a foul, a push. Oh, my. And I think they're going to get Jackson Kerr with the pushing foul. You were kind of in that, are they going to call jump ball? It was aggressive play by the Wolverines, and they get nailed for it. Now Ludwig's going to check back out. And now Batista inbounds to the hands of Hawkendonner. Now Batista's going to take the ball. 13 seconds, tie game, 44-44, coming down to the final seconds of the third period. Here's Batista. Surveys, picked up the dribble. Now who has it? Hawkendonner wants to drive down the lane, meets some resistance, and a charge! Another charge!
My goodness.
Good gracious!
And that's on, if that's on Hawk.
I believe it is.
That's 4. That is.
That is on Hawkendonner.
Yep. So 1
He's
second.
Sitting there with 18
That's
points.
what's important, the 4 fouls. Just get it and just hold it.
Yep. Aaron Lake Wisely. And wow, what a quarter of play by
20-10. Wow, that's almost half of their points.
Yep, they darn near doubled things up there.
All right, folks, we'll take another timeout. We'll bring you fourth quarter action here on Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by Ellwood City Sports and AlCap on NFHS Network.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Since 1911, the City Rescue Mission has been serving our community by providing food for the hungry, shelter for the homeless, and hope for the lost. We continue to love all that come through our doors, extending mercy and providing grace just as God has done for each of us, serving with a compassionate heart and sharing the good news of the gospel and the hope we all have in Jesus Christ, just like we've done since 1911. We can't do this alone, and we continue to need your help.
Welcome back, folks. We got a game here, 44-44. It's playoff time. Section Class 3A basketball possession arrow in favor of South Park. A couple key things here, Brad. Hawkendonner of South Park is there with 4 fouls. He is on the bench right now. Luke Scarf, who has 3, is now checked back into the game. Underneath Hawkendonner, and tipped away there, and who ends up with it? It's going to be out of bounds, and a good hustle by Jackson Kerr to disrupt things. Number 12 in there, Brad, Talingloa, a sophomore, 5'9". So going to have to go a little deeper into the bench here, as some of these players with South Park in foul trouble. Cuevas is checked back in. He's not afraid to shoot that 3 as well. Cuevas looks for the 3. Jackson Kerr down there at the baseline. Throws it out, and it's going to be stolen and tipped away as Oliphant got his hands on it. Here comes Mittleider. A lot of perimeter action once again. Throws it down underneath, and here comes Scarf. Puts it up and in. It makes him pay. Using that big body. That sounds like a broken record. He's sitting there with 10 points, and all of them are just right there. About 2 feet away from the basket. Here's Cuevas. Down the baseline, thinks better of it, pulls it back out. Now out, here's Tyler Smiley. Smiley out to Cuevas, fakes the 3, just not letting them go down that baseline. Here is Servik, dribbles in, pulls it back out. Tyler Smiley now, Jackson Kerr near side court, now to Tyler. Fakes the pass, goes Servik, Cuevas, he's going to launch up the 3.
For 3!
It's good! Count it! Michael Cuevas off the bench, drains the 3. What are there, 10 for
10 for 21 now.
You're shooting 50% from three-point lands. You're taking 20 shots. That helps you.
Give credit to Servik.
Servik. Oh, no. He's going to get called with the push. And
that's going to be his 4th.
It's going to be his 4th foul.
On the flip side,
6:24 mark.
He's got 8 assists, and it could be more if a couple more shots fall. But now you said it, Thad. Servik's going to have to play back now a step.
Yep.
At least it's the point guard position, because that's not where it's been the big issue, shall we say.
Right, but you sure do like his dribbling ability out there in the point. Throws it in there, and Cuevas punches it, and who ends up with it is Batista in front of the scoring table now. Gets out. In the center court. He's going to try down the lane, kicks it out there. Now Batista, near side. They're staying on him pretty close, and he stepped on the line. Ray Charles could have saw that because I saw it from 40 feet away. Turnover now. Some of the turnovers now adding up here. And the Wolverines, the key for them is, and now Cervic's going to check out. And looks like Chris Smiley checked back in, the senior. Starting quarterback for the football team. Going to be running the point here now. Chris and Tyler Smiley.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the history between these two teams. Back in 1998, these two teams met, and South Park went on a run, and I think they were runners-up or something like that to WPIAL Championship, and they played in the first round. You guessed it, Ellwood City.
So Chris and Tyler Smiley out there mid-court, just kind of throwing the ball around. He needs some help. Finds it with Jackson Kerr. Good hustle by Jackson Kerr as Tyler was running out of time. Here's Chris Smiley. Wants to drive down. Wolverine's got everything spread out now. Now he needs some more help. Chris Smiley
smart call.
In a timeout. He needed it to happen as Coach Dan Bradley at 5 seconds, and that's going to be a full timeout taken by Dan Bradley.
And I think that's going to potentially leave him with 2 once that changes. We'll take a timeout with them, folks. 5:17 left in this one. Stay with us, folks.
Congratulations to our January LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County Sports Center is proud to honor Neshannock Competitive Spirit as the January LCAP Team of the Month after winning their 3rd PIAA championship in 4 years. LC Sports Center is also proud to honor Wilmington Competitive Spirit for winning the D10 championship in just their 2nd year as a competition team. Congratulations to Coach Daughtry and the Neshannock cheer team, as well as Coach Hordeski and Blois and the Wilmington cheer squad, our January LCAP Teams of the Month.
Fun, memories, friendship. We're here for all of it. Here for the big moments and the small ones too. We're here for unforgettable triumph, momentary misfortune, and the impromptu throwdown. We're out here each day, chasing something great. Call it adventure, call it play, we call it fun. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Welcome back, folks. With 5:17 remaining, the Wolverines up 47-46. After the timeout, Wolverines have 2 timeouts left. South Park is sitting there with 3. Remember, Caleb Cervic of the Wolverines with 4 fouls, as well as Cooper Hawkendonner, the 17-point average. He had 18 when he left the game with 4 fouls in the 3rd period of play. Now Smiley hands it off to his brother Tyler.
Tale of 2 different quarters. 3rd quarter was just crazy, 20-10, 30 points. Now only 5 points so far through half of this quarter.
Tries to go underneath to Cuevas and doesn't quite get the ball, and who ends up with it is Hawkendonner, who checked back in during that timeout. Caleb Cervic waiting at the scoring table to come back in. I think they saw enough that they wanted to just keep him out there. Almost stolen by Jackson Kerr. Oh my goodness! Off of the South Park, and the coach from South Park, who had a front row seat to that, is not agreeing with that call. He is not happy with that call.
Well, I think he's got something to say about it, but
his word is not the final word. Now Cervic was able to check back in here. Remember, Caleb with 4 fouls, and they are calling the charge. Chris Smiley almost lost it. Cervic dribbles around, puts up the floater high, can't get it to go. The big rebound there by Scarf. Quickly coming here was Batista. Wants to go all the way across. No, keeps it. Guarded there by Jackson Kerr. Throws it out there to Mittleiter. Now Batista with the ball. Wants to drive down the lane. Met some resistance there. Back out. Got his open man Batista. And he's going to be pushed.
Yeah, it's a push and foul on Jackson Kerr there. Just a little too overzealous on that baseline there.
Okay, Chucky Swinesberg going to check back in for the Wolverines. Michael Cuevas, who leaves with 11 huge points off the bench for Michael Cuevas. Now inbounding underneath his own hoop is Batista. Throws it out there to Hawkendonner. Back to Hawkendonner. Oh, he had his man. He had They're trying so hard to get Scarf open with those long arms. Back out to Batista. 3:43. Wolverines up by 1. Hawkendonner fakes the 3 underneath. Almost traveled, but it was a good move by Mittleider. Hawkendonner now back out to Batista. This possession taking a while. They're waiting for that shot. Give Aaron Lake credit underneath for not letting Scarf get open. Chris Smalley's there to help as well. Now, backcourt down the lane he goes, puts it up, and a nice play there by Oliphant, using his body to get the leverage. 1 point lead by South Park. Here comes Caleb Cervic. Look to Coach Bradley for direction. Now Chucky Swinesburg back out to Jackson Kerr. Pass is a little bit off, but Jackson was able to control it. Now, Chucky Swinesburg hands the ball off to Cervic. Swinesburg, far court, waiting to move. Comes up, now back to Chucky Swinesburg. Everybody, the possessions are taking a while now. Waiting for that shot. Underneath to Aaron Lake, puts it up. Counted, it's good. A great assist by Cervic. Going down the baseline, finding Aaron Lake and puts the left hand up and in. 49-48 in favor of the Wolverines, 2:28.
I tell you what, great job by Cervic and Jackson Kerr. They flip-flopped on that.
Hawkendonner with the 3. Can't get it to go.
Just go straight up.
Doesn't get it. It was Scarf. Now throws it underneath. Scarf lost the dribble. Goes to put it up, and he's going to be fouled. And they keep trying to get the ball to Scarf underneath. And I don't blame him one bit. But give the Wolverines a chance to try to get that. That foul is going to be on number 1, Chucky Swinesburg. His third. Team's third.
Let's see what the 6'8" frame here does for Scarf. So far, 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
First shot is off the front of the rim. He's 0 for 3. Wolverines up 49-48, 2:09 remaining. Keep in mind here, South Park has 0 fouls. They have fouls to give. Second shot is good, and a full timeout is going to be taken by South Park in a tie game, 49-49.
Yep, we'll take a timeout with them, folks. 2:09 remaining in the fourth quarter.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by American Dairy Association Northeast. Your milk comes from a good place.
Welcome back, folks. What a basketball game we got in this first round playoff action. 7 versus 10. The South Park Eagles, 49 points. The Ellwood City Wolverines, 49 points. Quick recap, Brad. Wolverines have 3 fouls in this period. Important to note, South Park has 0. Yep. Caleb Cervic of Ellwood City sitting there with 4 fouls. Cooper Hawkendonner, he's sitting there with 4 fouls. 2:07 remaining.
With 2 timeouts each.
Good point. So here it comes. You don't want any empty possessions. You don't care how long it takes.
Yep.
You just don't want any empty possessions. Caleb Cervic out. Chris Smiley. Dribbles around. Finds Caleb Cervic. Cervic waits. Getting direction. The officials right there watching that 5 seconds. Caleb Cervic kicks it out there to Chucky Swinesburg. Chris Smiley fakes the 3. I thought he was going to take it. Tries to dribble down. Out to Chucky Swinesburg. Back to Caleb Cervic. Batista was making a run for that ball.
Looking to reset this offense.
$1.20, minute 25.
30 seconds.
You got it. Here comes Cervic. Kicks it out there to Jackson Kerr. Jackson Kerr wants to drive down the lane. Loses the handle of the ball. Picks it up. Tries to throw it out there, and who ends up with it? Chucky Swinesburg. Oh! Chucky Swinesburg makes the score, 51-49. Here comes Batista the other way. Takes it out, Hawkendonner. He will shoot that three. Stolen by Chucky Swinesburg. Swinesburg he's going to be fouled. Chucky Swinesburg at 1:01 remaining. 51-49. They're a long way away from shooting foul. That's the one really good advantage for South Park right now, but a huge steal by Chucky Swinesburg.
And now we're going to see that
full court press.
That full court press by the Eagles. You got to be careful here. You cannot move. Oh,
Throws
boy.
it way down there. Aaron Lake with the ball.
Smart.
Flashbacks to Deer Lake. Underneath the kid is serving. Oh, he gets. Oh! He's going to be fouled and go to the line for two. As Batista chucked him hard. Dangerous throw by Swinesburg to Aaron Lake. Woo. And now Caleb Sarvik is going to go to the line to shoot two. Our best foul shooter of the year for Ellwood City. He can make this a two-possession game. The sophomore Sarvik, left foot up to the line, makes the shot. It's good! It's good! 52-49. Caleb Sarvik can make this shot, makes it a two-possession game. 55.1 seconds remaining. The shot is up. Good! Caleb Sarvik makes it 53-49. Here comes Batista. Throws it out there. Throws it down there. Ozzy underneath. Puts it up, and no. It gets the 2-point bucket, and an immediate timeout taken by the Eagles. I think the South Park faithful student section wanted a foul there, but that time Scarf went up there, only ran off about 12 seconds a clock.
Yeah, I got to give credit there to the Eagles. We'll stay here, folks. We're down to 43 seconds. That means Eagles have one timeout. Ellwood still with two. They also have possession. I think we're in that point where it's going to be hack-a-shack. Maybe steal first. You get the steal, great. If not, you take the fouls because right now
you can give up two fouls.
You've got two fouls to give, and that could be good and bad because you got to be careful who does the fouling. But more importantly, again, try to steal first and then foul when you need to. With 43, I think it's 43.7.
If you're South Park, you want to do that. The Wolverines right now, that was so dangerous. That inbound pass by Chucky Swinesburg going the whole way.
Yeah.
And Lake was able to get that ball. Kind of had shades of Deer Lakes last year.
Oh, yes, it did.
So I was waiting for Lake to get tackled.
They've been working on that. We got baseball players on this team more than football, but you got to give credit there.
Okay, folks. Reset 53. Yes, you're right, Brad. 43.7.
They can run the baseline.
Yes, he can. The official's making that very, very clear right now. Here comes the inbound to Aaron Lake. Lake's going to get trapped. Oh, it gets stolen and out of bounds. Ooh. Oh, the Wolverines dodged a grenade there.
Yes, they did.
As they reached in and stole the ball off of Chucky Swinesburg. But then he was, as the Eagles went for it, it went off of them.
Yeah, now you cannot move.
Nope. Here comes Scarf. Block it. Aaron Lake. Lake bounce pass to Caleb Sarvik. Sarvik kicks it out there to Jackson Kerr. You got to think about the 10 seconds.
Oh, they called the foul.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Oh, and that coach.
Foul, I think, is on number 11, Scarf. That's only his first of the game. So if there is one person to foul, that's the guy to do it.
But that's three. But in that situation, Brad, I was really worried about the 10 seconds.
Yes.
You were probably getting up there 5, 6.
I think you and I were expecting Dan Bradley to take the timeout.
I was actually afraid to look away from the play to do that.
Ellwood did take a timeout, so we're down to one timeout each. It's a full timeout, 53-51 with 32.8 seconds left. Crunch time.
And you got three fouls. Both teams with 3 fouls right now.
Yeah.
So
both teams can give a foul. If you're Ellwood, you may honestly, if it's a turnover in this backcourt, you may honestly want to just foul just to kind of stop any shot.
Just to stop the breakaway.
Yeah.
You got that 2-point lead, 53-51.
You nailed it. You got that lead. Yes, you want 3, but we'll take the 2-point lead. I think the 3-point shot has kind of faded away. We don't know. I don't know the exact numbers. South Park, just 2 3-pointers in the second half, but they've been killing it underneath the hoop.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have. And, I think if South Park, I think their next bucket's probably going to be a breakaway.
Yeah.
The way things are going at this point. The Wolverines do have that one foul to give. I'm sure Coach Ricky Roth, Coach Dan Bradley was talking about that, and you better believe.
And he's talking just in case I need to call a timeout. with the officials here again. So staying in place here.
Bounce pass in to Cervic.
Oh, boy.
And it's going to
Oh,
be
boy. Yep, it went
out
off
of
of Cervic's
bounds.
foot.
It went off of Caleb Cervic's foot as
Yep.
they tried to bounce that ball in. So South Park will now have possession. It'll be inbounding from underneath their own hoop. Wolverines do have a foul to give. 30.9 seconds remaining. 53-51.
Watch the
what a
quick
basketball
inbounds
game.
here.
Yep.
There comes the screen through. Try to get that back door. Not open. Left for three.
Donner for three. Doesn't get it to go. Who gets the rebound? Chucky Swinesburg with the rebound. Coming down the court. Pulls it back out to Jackson Kerr. Caleb Cervic now. And he's going to be fouled and pushed to the ground. That's going to be the fourth foul, but that whole sequence ran off about 13 and a half seconds.
It's going to be on number 13, Oliphant. That's his second. But again, you said it, Thad. One more foul. We're shooting free throws.
Yep.
18.5.
Yes.
Got to get
18
this
and a half
ball
seconds,
inbounded.
53-51. Possession arrow in favor of Ellwood City. Here comes the inbound. They can't get it in. And Chris Smiley wisely throws it off. That's a veteran play there off of Oliphant because everybody was covered.
We'll do it again.
So both teams have one timeout.
Yep, 17.9.
Yep. Inbound to
Oh,
Caleb
boy.
Cervic. Yes! It's gone! Wolverines up by. There's a shot for three. Off the side of the rim. Don't go. Oliphant puts it up. Don't go. Aaron Lake with the rebound. And he's going to be fouled. And
No foul.
No foul. Ball game over. Ball game over. Wolverines win 55-51. You would have to be here
Let's
to believe
go.
it. Whoa.
Let's go.
Whoa. Whoa. What a game. What a game.
Chucky
Swinesburg gets 16 points. It's 16 points for Chucky Swinesburg. I'm right here with his dad. How proud are you at this moment? Seeing your son go out there, score 16 points.
Words cannot describe it.
It's a proud moment. This is so an awesome win. We were down by 10 at halftime and never gave this game up. The fight
The
in
whole
this team.
did not stop fighting.
You got up here with Chucky's dad. Thanks, man. What a game by the Wolverines to win this game, 55-51. Brad, I know you're working on stats.
Oh, there's going to be no stats tonight, folks.
Okay.
We'll be partying like
I got to tell you, I'll call the mayor.
1995, maybe?
Call the mayor. Leave the lights on. We're partying until the sun comes up. What a game.
And, folks, with that victory for Ellwood City, that now guarantees another game, and on top of it, state playoff game again. 2 more games at least for the Wolverines. Wow.
Chucky Swinesburg finishes the game with 16. Caleb Cervic played a heck of a game. He had 8. Aaron Lake had late. Chris Smiley with 5. Jackson Kerr with 6. 2 huge 3-pointers. And what an awesome game. What an awesome game by the Wolverines. And so what an awesome game for the Wolverines tonight. And a big win here with Chris Smiley's dad. A lot of dads down here, down by 10, and able to bring it back and get it going. So,
folks, we'll take a timeout here. We'll kind of regroup a couple things here. We'll take a timeout here real quick, folks. We'll get our MVP and play of the game for Lawrence County Sports Network. Final score here: Wolverines by 4. We'll take one more timeout, and then we'll come back.
Wow.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madore and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County Sportsnet.
All right, folks, welcome back into South Park Eagles High School here. Final score in favor of the Ellwood City Wolverines. Final score was 55-51. A couple free throws down the line, a couple turnovers by both teams kind of went in the favor of Ellwood to finish that one off. They upset once again the Eagles 55-51. We're going to go through the MVP and the play of the game. The MVP for Malley Chiropractor, the MVP insurance of the game. The MVP tonight. We'll wait on that one. The play of the game. The Malley Chiropractic.
Malley Chiropractic play of the game. We're a little excited, folks.
We're a little bit excited here, folks. The play of the game is going to go to Caleb Cervic twice, getting the ball inbounded there and ending up finishing with two big free throws to take that 53-51 lead and to add to it to 55-51. Big free throws. You know it, Thad, when you can go up by two possessions with 15, 20 some seconds left, it makes a difference. So, again, Malley Chiropractic play of the game, Caleb Cervic. And on the flip side, the MVP insurance MVP of the game, there is no doubt. This is why you shoot the ball 10 times in the first game of the season. This is what happens when you're told, shoot the ball as much as you can. He only made 15 three-pointers through the first 4 weeks of the season for 63. It doesn't matter. Once we get to playoffs, all stats are off the book. Chucky Schweinsberg, the MVP tonight, going 4 for 7 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 for 3 underneath the hoop. He finishes the game 2, 4, and 12. He finishes, I think, with 16 total points in this game. He actually indirectly led the Wolverines with 16. Your MVP, insurance MVP of the game. Thad, why don't you take us on out?
So, folks, what a great night for basketball. Hopefully we can redo this again tomorrow night as Brad and I will be coming to you from North Allegheny High School at 6 o'clock. And the Lady Wolverines will be taking on Keystone Oaks. Lady Wolverines, another upset. Just Friday night, the 12 upset the number 5. Can the upset machine of Ellwood City keep rolling? And the Lady Wolverines do that.
And that one we are covering specifically Ellwood City Sports, free on YouTube. We'll cover the bill. We'll make everything free for you on YouTube. And I can guarantee you we will have internet for that
Yes,
one.
we will. So, folks, what a great game.
Boys will be back in action depending on who it is. It's going to be a tough one. It's either number 2, South Allegheny, which, oh my goodness gracious, that brings back some memories right there, or the number 15 Charleroi Cougars, but that one will be on Friday.
Okay.
To be determined.
To be determined. So with that, folks, certainly want to thank Dotson and the gang at Lawrence County Sportsnet. We thank you for listening to NFHS Broadcasting and Lawrence County Sportsnet, Ellwood City Sports, powered by LCAP. Folks, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Good night, everybody.